All right, our next inductee is Don Moorehouse. I've been sitting next to him all evening. Yep, he's a coach. I'd like to tell you some of the stories he just told me, but I'm already scared of him. Well, folks, as you know, Don Moorehouse has been involved with amateur hockey in St. Louis, for quite a long time, and he's had such an impact on so many different young individuals. I actually got to meet a couple of them when I arrived at the hotel here tonight. And as part of Don's program, one of the things that he's always done is taken a team up to Culver Military Academy to play. He took this team, or he's still sitting. Now this is a different story for him, but he took this team up to Culver Military Academy, and again, if the facts aren't accurate, then we're going to go after the people that gave me the stories. So I'll get you the names later, but this one's a good one. Anyhow, apparently he said that the couple of the youngsters came in. They said that. The coach of the hockey team came into him and basically said, you know what, every single one of you young men has got a scholarship here at Culver Military Academy if you want to take it. Every single one of them were offered a scholarship to Culver Military Academy to play hockey if they wanted to do so. Well, apparently before they even had the opportunity to go home, decide if that's an opportunity that they wanted to do, they had a couple of guys on the team that liked to kind of have a good time, and one of them on a dare decided he would go ahead and jump in front of the girls' dorm and strip down. To absolutely nothing. Well, apparently word got around, and by the next morning they came in and every single one of those scholarships were repealed. Nobody had a scholarship. Don, of course, took it under advisement, and from what I was told, he went back in and he ripped off the C's on all the jerseys of their captains. One of them happens to be a well-known professional golfer in the St. Louis area. And then this one's even more impressive. He kept it going when they got home. He made them I was told that he made them run mountains until they couldn't run anymore. And the amazing thing to me as a coach is that you could get the kids to think that any of the hills around here are mountains. So it's very impressive. But he's that kind of. He shared another couple stories with me that unfortunately I'm not allowed to share with you because, like I told you, I am scared of him. Maybe he'll share some of them with us. Don Moorehouse, welcome to the St. Louis Amateur Hockey Hall of Fame.
Bruce told us we had about 5 minutes to speak. Bob took 3.5 of mine, so. You know, for those of you who know me, think about this. I have a few cocktails. I have 500 people in a captivated audience, and you're going to give me a microphone. Bad mistake. And you know, what was it, The Gong Show? You know, there must be something about hockey and marriage. 50, 56, 55 for Lou, and my wife and I, 52. And there really is a Mrs. Moorehouse, and I'm sure most of you have never seen her, met her. Probably spent all of 11 minutes in a rink. And the last time she went with my daughter-in-law got hurt, so she'll never go again. Anyway, good evening, hockey fans. Thanks to the selection committee for this prestigious award. I'm sure the selections are a difficult task, as there are many deserving individuals. In addition to my wife, Mary Ann, my son Danny, who helped me with a number of years on the bench, my daughter Lisa, who lived with us through all those years, who had to put up with hockey, who had nothing to do with it, and the rest of my family. And I was reviewing my hockey history when all this came to fruition, and realized that between playing and coaching, I've been involved in this great game for 67 years. And you know I've coached a long time, but let me dispel a couple of myths. First of all, I did not cut Moses from my first team because I didn't allow facial hair. Actually, he wasn't a very good skater. And yes, I did cut my son Mike from my team, and he wasn't a very good skater, so he became a referee. Sorry, Jerry. Oh, and I want to thank Scotty Rupp and Jay Ferrara for this wonderful retirement party. I didn't know how I was going to set it up and what I was going to do. This is fabulous. Thank you so much. Bruce Affleck, thank you so much. The one question that comes up over and over from people is, why do you do this? The answer given by most coaches is, I do it for the kids. In reality, we really don't. We do it for other reasons. The kids are a part of them, but we love the game. We love the kids. We thrive on the satisfaction we get from the accomplishments of the kids and the team. The relationships we develop with the players are for a lifetime. The results from their hockey careers tend to not only make good hockey players, but better young men and women. Many have families, young sons and daughters playing. Even more important, they become responsible and successful members of the community. Become doctors, lawyers, teachers, and in some cases professional athletes, hockey and golf, just to mention a couple. But the friendships that have been generated are now 30 to 40 years old with some of these players, and they continue to grow over the years. More than half my years have been devoted to the development and promotion of the accelerated hockey program in St. Louis. Like most sports, the accelerated program was an overnight success that only took 20 years. There were a great number of people involved initially that are too numerous to mention, but John Zupkis and Dan Dugan, who you may or may not know, spent many hours working on the administrative functions and applications for St. Louis to be granted a AAA franchise, beginning as the Crusaders and evolving through Team Missouri and finally the St. Louis Amateur Blues, or the AAA Blues as it is now known. It became a reality. Starting at the bottom of the hockey ladder, the first two teams traveled extensively around Chicago and Detroit and into Canada in an attempt to develop credibility in the hockey community. Initially, there were very few home games as the momentum grew. Today, the opportunities for players from St. Louis to advance to the next level of junior college hockey are greatly magnified. In the last 4 years alone, the North American Hockey League, the U.S. Hockey League, the Ontario Hockey League have been inundated with players from the St. Louis area. In addition, there are players accepted at Dartmouth, Yale, Harvard, Cornell, Minnesota State, Denver, Air Force Academy, University of Connecticut, Miami of Ohio, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Princeton, Niagara, and Michigan, to name a few. And numbers continue to grow every year. Where is the program headed? Well, all 7 teams in the St. Louis AAA program are rated in the top 20 of the United States in their age brackets. 6 of the 7 are in the top 10, with the Pee Wee Major, Pee Wee Minor, and the Squirt Major all being rated #1 in the United States. Scott Sanderson's Midget Major team is ranked 2nd nationally and continues to move at least 50% of his players to the next level every year. As Bruce mentioned, the '96 Pee Wee Major team, coached by Al McGinnis, won the Quebec Pee Wee International Tournament this year. I think I saw John Wensick here today. He was there with him. John went up with us last year. Many of you here have had that experience, and it's fantastic. And this is the first time that St. Louis has won the tournament, and I guarantee you it will not be the last. I'll close with some information about the under 16 Tier 1 and Tier 2 Midget Major Nationals will be conducted at the Hardee's Iceplex the first week in April, featuring the regional winners from all over the United States. Hockey is alive and well in the St. Louis community. Thank you.